If you enjoy challenge, notebook only contains case notes. Notebook contains puzzle hints. If puzzle frustrates you, begins with short tutorial. Normal mode. We can do it. We played Sherlock games, we played many stuff.
Is that a...
Oh fuck. Actually, I'm gonna set the category of the game. It is what it is.
A fire cannon? Indoors? Oh, that really isn't safe. Is someone there? Hello? Am I yelling loudly enough for you? Oh, much better. Thank you. I just... Ow! Oh, what the... I think I just walked into a wall of spikes. Hey, can we get the lights on in here? Look, it's cute, it's fun. Thanks for this, but, time for some lights. Much better, thank you. Oh, hey, it was a cactus. Oh, neat.
Ah, so it's curl. I'll right button. Okay.
Spiky, huh? Holding down the fort against any potential invasion of balloon people. Good cactus. Stumbling around a strange bar with a huge cactus in my arms sounds oh so fun, but another time. It is literally covered in spines, and the client didn't cough up for medical on this case.
Let's make first save, by the way.
The most generic pictures imaginable of tropical locales. I mean, they obviously just copied what the Voodoo Bar did, but why aren't these holding tiny guitars? It would have been perfect.
Oh. Voodoo Bar. Another day, another case. My client, the Voodoo Bar, has engaged me to deliver a cease to desist to another bar that copied them, the Voodoo Guitar. Oh my god, really?
The face of intellectual copyright infringement.
I like it. A comment for Evan small thing. Yeah, alt point and click had stuff like that.
I'm gonna need to lick your face now.
Sure thing.
Huh?
Go for it. Lick away. Treat yourself.
This is a trap. You're trying to trick me. Nobody ever says yes. What's your angle, huh? Hidden cameras? Are you trying to expose me? I don't care. Licking isn't a crime. I checked.
I don't care. I've got a mask.
Oh, that tasted horrible.
Are you saying the taste of my mask isn't good enough for Mr. Fancy over here?
Hello there. Are you the owner?
Who's asking?
Oh, my name is Cuddles Nutter Butter. I'm here to serve you.
Don't need no new waiters. Thanks.
Serve you papers? I mean, I'm a private investigator.
What sort of PI work is delivering papers? Shouldn't you be out investigating?
Yes, well, bit of a dry stretch right now, if I'm honest, and this pays the bills. Happens more than you'd think.
Oh, show me a badge then.
Of course, it's right... Oh, where did it go? Actually, you know what? I forgot. Badges are being discontinued, so don't
You
worry.
can serve papers without a badge, come
It's
on.
none of your business.
Miss Business, then. I have a few questions for you.
Oh wow. What's with all that fire?
There's a whole lot of fire around here. Seems pretty unsafe, especially given you sell quite a lot of alcohol.
You gotta have fire. It's for the ambiance.
The ambiance of catching on fire.
Customers know the risks. We make it clear when you enter.
No, you don't. It's pitch black. There's a whole lot of very loud, unnecessarily dramatic music, and fire keeps exploding everywhere, and one wrong step and your customers will be a cat kebab.
See? You know the risks. Proves my points.
This establishment is named the Voodoo Guitar. Is that right?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I represent the owners of the Voodoo Bar. Yeah, I'm sure you're familiar. The Voodoo-themed bar directly across the street from you. They feel, and I agree, that you copied not only their concept, but, well, everything, basically.
Oh, yeah? They gotta prove it then, don't they?
Oh, I see you are a cat of some legal knowledge. Past experiences, is my guess. Yeah, thing is, from what I've seen of this establishment, it won't be difficult to prove. Do you really want this to go to court?
You ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Can you explain the sign outside?
You have a sign outside your bar. It says, "We're the voodoo place that don't serve no cursed margaritas." Care to explain?
Means we don't got no cursed margaritas?
Firstly, that hasn't cleared anything up. Secondly, it's slander.
It's true. No cursed drinks in here. That's our guarantee. The guitar guarantee, yeah.
You obviously just made that up. More to the point, there are no cursed drinks in my client's bar either. What even is a cursed margarita?
Instead of lime juice, it's got the souls of the damned.
Ms. Business.
Oh, wow.
My clients do not add condemned souls to their drinks, as I think you well know.
Yeah, but like, how can we be sure? They don't have a sign.
That's not... What? That doesn't even... Well, I don't see any guitars in here, so your whole name is a lie. You clearly ripped off my client's entire concept and just picked a word that rhymes with bar.
Guitar's a state of mind, though, isn't it? The voodoo guitar is totally different from all other voodoo-themed outlets.
Yeah, if you ignore all the bits that are identical.
Uh-huh.
Can you remove your mask?
It feels weird talking to that mask. Can you take it off, please?
Yeah, I can't do that. Our clients expect it. It calms them.
If you're attracting the sort of clientele for whom that mask is calming, you need to work on your marketing.
Listen, this is a tough city, okay? There's cats out there working hard to put food on the table, and they come here to relax, and the mask helps. When they leave, I hear them breathe sighs of relief.
They're probably just glad they got through another visit here without being set on fire.
Hardly anyone has been set on fire at the Voodoo Guitar this month. We got a certificate.
Every single thing I can see in here is a direct copy of the interior of my client's bar, except for your obsession with fire. How do you explain that?
They must have come in and taken pictures when I wasn't looking. Oh, those jerks.
Just full of answers, aren't you? And what about...
Boss, I'm just about done copying the Voodoo Bar's menu.
There. Right, someone just said they're duplicating my client's menu.
No, it's rats. It's rats in the walls. Right rats.
Yeah, no, I mean, squeak.
Lovely. Okay, just give her
I
her
have a
papers.
cease and desist from the Voodoo Bar. If you don't comply, my clients will see you in court, where, inter alia, you will have to sit in some very uncomfortable chairs in a room with too little air conditioning. It is not a party.
Big words don't impress me. Show me the papers.
Oh, fine, I will. Take the papers.
Now you take the papers.
Take the paper.
Now you.
I need to think. Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
I definitely can't lick them straight. Or can I?
Take to the umbrella. I actually wanted to. Oh, now I can pick it. I couldn't before. Huh.
No time to sit and have a drink. Need to get this cease and desist delivered.
Hmm. I can't.
Wonder where that goes. Hello, anyone back here?
No.
Oh, sure. As if this grubby door frame in a run.
Don't judge our door frames. You don't know them. They're imported.
Back on chair. That's a good question. Oh.
Honestly, I can barely even read the lettering, but not.
Ah, this is our inventory. It's not back on the chair. Although it looks like that, right? Same. Okay, what do we have to do? We have paintings.
These look like. So, Spiky, where are all the other employees? Incinerated? Mayhap?
Hmm.
Where the magic happens. Wonder where that. Miss Business. That. Take the pay.
You.
Oh my god. Okay, what do we do? Damn.
People sit there. They sit there with their booties, with their butts. Where the magic happens.
Hmm.
Did someone just think, well, there's a bunch of fire already, but we can do better vis-a-vis hazardous objects? I already got a... Spiky, huh? They aren't even... Part of me wants to fix these up, but that's just play... I definitely... The most...
Hmm.
The one on the wall looks like it's sleeping. Wish I was sleeping right now. Hey, I don't want that staring back at me in my office. It... Laminated wood and... Oh, yeah, yes, just a hint of grease. Well, I learned a lot.
Hmm.
Looks like... The face of...
Rude.
Miss Business! Take the pay...
Oh my god, what do we have to do?
Looks like one... The face of...
Rude.
Looks like one of the party masks they give kittens on their birth...
Hmm.
No time. Hello, and...
No.
Honestly, I can...
Oh, maybe like
Here
that.
are the papers. I trust this
Ah,
settles the
okay.
matter. Have your name changed within the week, or we'll see you in court. Well, not me. I don't go to court, but someone will, and I bet they'll be mean.
What if I say I won't accept the papers?
That's not up to you. Here.
Nah.
Hey, can you take this cease and desist from me?
No, the boss will be mad. I mean, squeak.
All right, fine. You want to be difficult? I'll give the papers to another employee, like this fine fella right here. He seems reasonable.
That ain't an employee, that's a cat kiss.
He's got a name tag, though. That'll hold up in court. Hello there, Spiky! You've been served.
Lovely.
And if I have to come back here to serve more papers to the voodoo mandolin or the voodoo sitar or any other sort of mystical instrument, you'll wish you only had fake rats to worry about.
quick.
Beautiful. Okay, so you had to learn how inventory works.
Welcome back, sir. How did it go?
Oh, fine. You know, served them the papers, argued about who copied whom, walked into a huge catkiss, you know, the usual. I did, though, almost get fried by a fire cannon at some point, so that was exciting.
A fire cannon? Indoors? That's very unsafe.
That's exactly what I said. Not that they cared, but anyway, it's done. Another citizen in need helped by Nutter Butter investigations. Inform the media. Open the champagne. Oh well. I really hope something bigger comes along soon, Tabby. You know, I'm being wasted on these tadpole cases. I tell you, there's a full-sized toad of a case out there somewhere with my name on it. I'm sure of it.
A toad named Cuddles? Well, until that hops along, I have a surprise that should cheer you up.
Surprises? I love those. Tabby, man, have I ever told you that your timing is perfect? I could really use a pick-me-up right now.
I thought you might. It's waiting in your office. Go on in and I'll be there shortly. I'm just expecting a delivery.
You're the best, Tabster.
I know, sir.
Okay, let's look at, by the way, note.
There's some writing on this. That's some really high-grade writing paper. I would have just used a napkin. Oh, but what if I then needed that napkin? Well played, Professor.
What's on the...
To whom it may concern, I am currently out of the country on a research trip. If you need to contact me, please contact the Dean of the Department of Biology at Florentine University.
Boington?
Or phone me at this number. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bathtub. I shouldn't, but maybe the ink will tell me more. All right, lesson learned. Ink tastes nasty. I shouldn't. All right. The door to Professor Huggy's office. She's a botanist, studying some exotic flowers. It looks like there's a note stuck to her door.
Oh, Petzel.
The grease that oils the gears of justice. Ah, I love the taste of a hot cup of
I
coffee.
haven't drank coffee in years, honestly.
Is that drop of coffee trying to escape? Not on my watch. Maybe I should let Tabby keep this clean. Tabby is my assistant. She's the only reason I'm still in business.
What a nice thing to say without directly addressing me, sir.
Hey, Tabby, I started daydreaming and forgot. What do I need to do again?
I've left a gift for you in your office, sir. Go and get it.
I can't lick the staff. It's in their contracts.
Makes sense.
There's not much. It might send the wrong message if I start licking employees' desks. Soon, everyone will want it.
I'm not sure the risk of that is as high as you think, sir.
Tabby's desk is so much neater than mine. How does she do it? Where
Oh,
you
wow,
headed,
nice
sweet little
office.
Surprise. Cuddles is gonna find ya. Ooh, he's gonna find ya. Yes, he is.
Research bookcase. Whoa.
They look beautiful just where they are. Just a tickle of pollen on. Oh, Tabby likes to bring a little color into the office.
Get some money then, yeah.
Eustace and the Sea. Standing in one spot in total silence for hours. 9 noir pies. Easy recipes for the busy entrepreneur.
What's that?
Tiger Strike. Discover the big cat inside your little cat.
Not motivational book.
I Hear You, an audio primer for curious cats. Don't think, just drink. Getting drunk on a budget. A collection of recipes for alcoholic drinks. The paint stripper sounds pretty interesting.
SCP haze from Karstan, or it's been used for centuries as alcoholic beverage, makeshift antiseptic. If you spill it down your throat, you have a good time. If you spill it on your skin, seek medical attention. Paint stripper, 3.5 scars. Society of alcoholic terms on the rocks, over ice, with twist, with slice of citrus. Need plain alcohol, no addition. Yeah, it's in English that when they say on the rocks, it's like basically with ice cubes. The twist, slice of citrus. Something oily, something sweet, something angry, something neat. Add ingredients in order into the vessel of hideous visage. Let it stand. To ensure vapors fully dissipated. Mix in touch of moonlight, drink it, or pour over the wound to be cleaned. Oh, interesting.
Yarnbreaker, Life Taker, a max full power novel.
Research bookcase.
It's not ringing right now. Maybe later.
Okay, there's present.
I bet if I was like 300 times stronger, I could lift this entire thing. Crisp crumbs with a side of lint. My favorite. I love napping on that thing, but I always have the weirdest dreams. Nothing on it. Oh, it tickles my tongue. I really enjoy listening. A brand new diary recorder, as seen on TV, with up to 12 hours of recording time, 2 playback speeds, and a waterproof casing. Oh, let's try this out. Dear diary recorder, hi there, I'm Cuddles, your new best friend. First things first, I can't just call you diary recorder, you need a proper name, or people will think I'm really weird for talking to you all the time. I used to know a good listener named Ramon. Yeah, and he was on
Ramon.
television too, like you.
It's such
So, Ramon, my assistant Tabby has gifted you to me. I'm pretty sure I know why. She suggested the other day that I need to keep better records of my cases. Well, she actually said that real detectives don't just slap sticky notes on everything to remember critical details. I'm not sure I agree. I actually think the sticky yellow notes on everything system was a huge success. But she went to the effort of buying you for me, so I think we can compromise. I'll record myself with you from now on, and hopefully she'll stop bringing up the time she accidentally ate a sticky note that I put on her sandwich.
Cuddles! Sir? Professor Huggy's delivery is here.
I'll be out in a second. Just grab it for me, would ya? That's Tabby now. Kinda new, but determined to make a difference. We get along well.
Okay, all done. Enjoying your new diary recorder, sir?
I love it. Thanks, Tabster.
My pleasure, sir. Office lunches are safe once more. Yo, Whiskers, there goes the phone. Hello? Oh, good evening, Chief. Yes, he just Oh, yes,
Really
of
nice
course.
office, damn.
Please hold.
Okay.
Oh, I hope there weren't any fingerprints on there to...
Sir, I've got the chief of police on the line. He says it's urgent.
He always says that. It was even urgent when they needed an extra person for the interdepartmental volleyball game last week. I got sand in so many places. Ask him to phone back tomorrow, Tabby.
Yes, sir, but you were just saying you wanted bigger cases, right? I think this one might be pretty big. He said cucumber.
Whoa. Language, Tabby? Whiskers, I've never heard
So
him
what,
curse
cucumber
before.
is a curse word
Something
here?
must be up. All right, I guess I'd better take this.
Patching him through, sir.
Not about her. Hello?
Evening, Chief. How's things at Police HQ tonight?
Bad, in fact. We've got a real cucumber of a situation on our hands.
That's some pretty strong language, Chief. How can I help?
I just got word of a situation downtown. There's been some
He
sort
sounds
of
like sleepy alcoholic.
disturbance at the Nitty Kitty Club. Not clear yet what happened exactly. I need you to get down there and investigate.
That name rings a bell. Isn't it owned by a mob boss or something?
Not a mob boss, the mob boss. Bartholomew Montague, arguably the
Montague.
most powerful criminal in the city. It's his sleazy castle, and we suspect the place where his piles of dirty money get cleaned.
Ooh, sleazy money, my favorite. If I find any of those piles, can I keep them?
Always the comedian, Nutter Butter. You should be more worried about leaving with both legs unbroken.
Oh. Any additional details on what actually happened?
One of my guys caught wind of something over the tapped phone, but it was unclear. Whatever it was, it's got Montague in a tiz. I got a call right after saying Bartholomew has booked a flight home from a holiday trip overseas. We've got a very small window of time before he lands and probably kicks us all out. My guys have bullied their way in for now. That's where you
I
come
love
in,
kind
Nutter
of
Butter.
comic window with
I told my
subtitles.
officers to play it very cool. I do not want to kick off a war with the Montagues. You're a neutral party. You can go places and ask questions we can. Got it?
Yes, sir. If it's such a tense situation, why get involved at all? If someone's making trouble for mobsters, I say let 'em at it.
Nutter Butter, don't make me regret calling you second about this.
Second? Who do you call first? Wait, was it that hack Alfonso? You know he lost his own car keys for 9 months once, right? Oh, he couldn't solve a case if the perp was tied to his collar.
Pay attention, Nutter Butter. I called you because your success rate is actually pretty good, and I will deny that if asked by anyone else. You hear?
Oh yeah, second
Because
choice.
Alfonso's out of the country.
Oh wow.
I knew it!
Focus! Whatever's going down at the Nitty Kitty, chances are it involves a rival mob. If we're really unlucky, it's the Catulets. That's why my people are staying at paw's length on this. They'll help as much as they can, but you're mostly on your own. The repercussions of the police picking a side in what might be the opening salvo of a mob war, well, I'd rather not think about it. It probably involves declawing machines and barrels of acid. If it comes to that, I'd rather it be you than one of my guys. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, Chief, that's so... well, actually, that's pretty awful. Did you say declawing machine?
I'll fax over the documents. I need you on this, Nutter Butter. Don't let me down.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many paws are we talking about here? Like, how many paws are they going through to need a machine to... Do they keep them? Is there a room somewhere just filled with claws?
Good night, Cuddles.
Good night, Chief.
Well, that was lovely.
Well,
We've got ourselves a big one, Tabby. Safety of the city, lives in the balance sort of thing. Cancel my appointments and get yourself plenty of coffee. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy night. I'm gonna head straight to the Decline Club to see what we've
Not
got.
the Clawing Club.
The what?
Oh, did I say Decline Club? Ha ha ha! That's certainly not preying on my mind or anything. I meant the Nitty Kitty Club.
Well, we don't take midnight appointments, so nothing to cancel there. And I'm already ahead of you with the coffee. But did you say the Nitty Kitty Club? Where all the criminals hang out?
Not all of them, Tabby. I'm sure some hang out in dark alleyways and large empty warehouses down at the docks and such. It doesn't matter. This is really gonna put me, or us, on the map. We'll be big time in no time.
Oh, yes, that's very exciting, sir. But those mobsters, from what I've read in the news, they're real mean. Keep an eye on your back out there, all right? I don't want to see your face on the television tomorrow under the title Missing,
Face of our
presumed
character.
chopped up and thrown into the river. You'd better be standing right here in front of me.
Don't worry, Tabs. I'll be sure to come. We both know this place wouldn't be the same without.
Well, true, but that's not quite what I meant. You've forgotten to pay me this week. Again. But I just realized you don't need all your limbs to sign a check. Ask the nice scary mobsters to go for the legs first, will ya?
Oh, Whiskers. I'm really sorry, Tabster. I promise this is the last time. My new buddy here, Ramon, he's gonna make sure I don't forget
I love
things
how he
anymore.
says someone.
Say hi, Ramon. Hi, Ramon.
Hi. Oh, you named the recorder. Well, as long as it works.
Lovely. So he said that he sent us documents, right? Okay. And definitely better than Alfonso. I need to go there immediately. Okay, let's go. How are you doing?
Tabs, let's have the real chat. How you doing? You know, talk to me. Are you doing well, Tabby?
Thank you, sir. So kind of you to ask. I am. How's the case coming along?
Oh, investigations are ongoing. That's what the cops would say, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Tab.
Okay, let's travel to the city. Nitty Club. Oh wow.
Citizen, please do not approach any closer.
Scratch
This
pole
is a
dancing.
crime scene.
Mice.
That means you, Cuddles.
There he stood, like a fat, round traffic cone, heedlessly impeding everyone's normal flow. Krakowski. When cops talk about throwing the book at someone, it's his book they mean. He knew all the rules, every single one. Whiskers, he probably invented half of them, and he'd make sure they were followed to
Oh,
the
Laughable
letter,
Hotel.
or else you'd never hear the end of it. I wonder how bad things have to get for someone to end up here. That's not my sort of... I really don't think I should lick this. Some cats like to tease their dinners. That's not... The sign makes my tongue feel tingly. My head says no, but my tongue says yes.
Okay, let's talk with Krakowski. Alleyways. Oh, interesting.
Hey, Richard, what's the sit rep?
Firstly, as I am on duty, I require you to drop the informalities. Please refer to me as Detective Krakowski. Secondly, sitrep is a law enforcement term, Cuddles. You are not authorized to employ it. The situation is that I've been assigned to guard the premises. Now please, step back, or I will be forced to make you step back.
Did the chief of police
With
send
force.
us here?
Forcibly!
I'm here on business, actually. The chief called me in himself. So if you'll just let me past, I'll get out of your fur, and we can both get on with our jobs.
Not so fast. Do you have a PI badge and a permit? Without
Oh
those
my
two
God.
things, you won't take a single step further.
Badge? Permit? Are you being serious? Krakowski, you know who I am. I've been at like 10 crime scenes with you before. You hit me right in the face with a volleyball last week. Really hurt.
Don't try and cozy up to me, Cuddles. Rules are rules.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
goes inside without a private
Laughable
investigator
policeman.
badge and an official permit P54851. I am an officer of the law. If I do not follow the rules, then the very fabric of society would collapse.
That's how I see some
The
people,
entire
by the way.
city would be plunged into a nightmare of crime from which we might never escape. So, it's my duty to be the moral backbone of this city.
Oh my god.
Therefore, I'll ask you again. Do you have the correct items?
Yes. I mean, no. Well, okay, so don't say no immediately.
No paperwork, no entry, Cuddles.
Oh my god.
I left them at the office, all right? I was a bit distracted by something the chief said about declawing machines. But come on, don't be such a stick in the mud, Krakowski. We're friends, right? Good acquaintances, maybe? Distant colleagues?
You see this uniform, Cuddles? This means that I'm on duty. I am not your familiar acquaintance when I'm on duty. I am the only bastion against the forces of darkness seeking to overwhelm this city with their darkness.
Okay, Casey Kitty.
And you see that lack of badge on you? That means you're currently just a civilian impeding the enforcement of justice. Move along, citizen.
I want to ask you some questions while I'm here.
Maintaining good public relations is one of the key roles of an officer, such as myself. I'd be happy to answer your questions.
What do you
What do
know?
you know about this place?
I know nothing beyond what I've read in past incident reports. Word on the street is, it's a sleazy hotbed of crime owned by a dangerous cat and his son. As soon as this situation is resolved, I hope to never return. Except perhaps to arrest the entire staff.
Cute cat. We have update on
What's
inf-
actually happened inside, if you know? The chief just said it was a disturbance.
Detective Fuzzball is inside, and according to him, it's murder.
That's not good. Who died?
We don't know yet. Detective Fuzzball should have some new information, but he has to stay inside to keep an eye on the body. And I need to stay out here to keep away overly curious and badgeless PIs.
Actually, don't.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Krakowski.
I'm keeping my nose on you.
Did we have those items in our office? I don't think so. I think we just have to go to alleyway, but hey.
Back so soon? Did the villains hear you were on the case and instantly hand themselves in?
Oh, haha, very funny. You know what isn't funny? Officer Krakowski? The sourpuss wouldn't let me into the crime scene.
He's just doing his job. You know how much he loves the pageantry of it all.
Yeah, well, he could take a day off now and then. He's seen me countless times before. I shouldn't need to prove anything with a stupid badge.
Oh, you forgot your private investigator badge again, didn't you? That's the third time this week.
Not true. Only the second.
Uh-huh. What about Monday? I had to go down to the police station myself to hand in those papers when they wouldn't let you file them due to lack of identification.
All right, 3 times.
4 if you count the time you came back for it, then left again after forgetting why you were here.
It's a very forgettable item, all right?
Okay, it should be in our office though. I assume. Oh, who's that? So there are dogs in this
Half-brother
world.
Matrick and I. He's a good wolf, if a little flighty. Loves dashing off to strange countries to go
Half-brother.
exploring.
Oh.
Tabby can keep her fancy filing system. This is how a real detective makes his notes. Notepad and typewriter. What more could you need? Well, now that I think about it, it's quite a lot, actually. Better make a quick note here. Cuddles is the best detective. Wait, vest detective? Oh, Cuddle. I used to have a picture of my mother in this frame instead of Matrick and I, but, well, I love you, Mom, but it was weird having you staring at me all day.
Oh wow. Of course, everything has alcohol. Not he giving ice to alcohol to Brandy battle.
Light of my life. Fire of my throat. I'm no alcoholic, but a small glass of brandy in the evenings sure helped me round out the day.
Mm-hmm.
Be strong, Cuddles. Billy the brandy decanter will still be here when you're done.
What is this?
That's the paper I scribbled down takeout numbers on for those long.
Poncho delivery, pew pew, Tony got fired, South get discounted.
Let me just move the...
Detective lunchbox.
It's empty. No point. Tabby got it for me for my birthday last year. Shame I never really bring a packed lunch to work, though. Still, a nice... light.
Oh, money.
This coin is a great example of my finances. It's small and will probably be spent on something stupid. This could come in handy.
Yeah, pick it up. Cool. You can't get a recipe.
I'll just lick the outside. That doesn't count as a drink, right? Just a hint of brandy on the glass. I can't lean all the way down.
Expected batch here, to be honest. Wait, what was... Oh, cool. Okay.
I have been meaning to start my epic drawing of myself valiantly fighting off a zombie horde, but now might not be the time. Still tastes of mud from... Doodling helps me concentrate when I've got...
I used to always do ice when I was talking on the phone.
Lift the headset, then dial. I don't like to... Lift the head... Lift the headset. I used to have a pic... Licking faces is a wolf thing, not a cat thing. Right, Matrick? Oh, he's gonna laugh so much when I... Last I heard, he's digging through a tomb he uncovered in Lina.
I wonder if this reference to maybe game they
He
plan
always
in
wanted to have a
future.
more thrilling story to tell than I did.
So Batch isn't here, by the way. Damn.
Someone must have spilled beer on the cover.
Those are separate books?
I like books. They don't commit felonies. They don't force you to chase them when you ask questions, and they don't claw and hiss at you in interrogations. Plus, they look nice.
Maybe on the cushion?
Hey, my detective badge is under this cushion. How'd you end up there, you sneaky little thing? Back into my pocket with you.
Oh my god, he wanted... What he wanted? He wanted a document, right? And Batch.
It's too
Maybe Tabby is gonna have one. Or maybe we have to use telephone.
There's not much. Hey, so I found my badge. Somehow it had ended up under a cushion. No idea how it got there.
Well, I'm no expert investigator like you, but I'm gonna hazard it was during that cat nap you took yesterday.
That was... I was investigating.
You snore a lot when you investigate then. But congrats all the same. You were a big cat and you found it all by yourself.
All right, I get it. But now I have an important case to solve. The fate of the city is in my paws. Lives might be on the line. I don't suppose you know where I left my car keys.
Mm-hmm. Second pocket on your left.
You're the best, Tabby.
Permit.
You know, Krukowski also mentioned a permit. Is that even a real thing, or is he just pulling my tail?
It is for some cases. Did the chief mention one?
I think so. I was a little distracted by the
Nah, he didn't
decline
mention any
comments.
permit.
Edna hasn't sent it yet then. I'll just give her a call and check.
Oh, I can do that. Edna and I get along really well.
Are you certain? Edna Honeybottom, the secretary at the police station, with the big hair?
That's her. We've got this cute thing we do where we dance around the fact that we'd be kind of great
Oh my
together.
god, no.
You and... wow, that's quite an image. But if you insist, sir, the number is bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell.
Got it. Shell, bell, well, dog.
No, sir. Here, I'll write it down for you.
Thanks. Okay, desk. Phew.
Lift the headset. Then
Oh my god, I have to... What was it? Bed, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell.
lift the
Bed...
headset.
Okay. Bed, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell. I did just...
Hello?
Can they...
Hey
oh.
Edna, it's me, Cuddles. How are you?
Horrible.
Oh no, what happened?
You phoned me.
That's for me when someone talks to me. Oh, I'm doing horrible.
Good one. So listen, I'm following up on some documents I need for a case. The one at the Nitty Kitty Club. I need them to get in. Krukowski's being Krukowski, and you know how he is.
Irritating and tiresome?
Yes, exactly.
I meant you.
You got me again. So, can you fax the papers through?
No, I do all my faxing in the morning.
Oh my god.
I kind of really need them now. Krukowski won't let me into the crime scene without them, and the chief said it's a really important case. So,
Fine.
thank you, Edna.
Whatever. Hi! Constable Frangipane! I need to talk to you!
Yes, she sounds lovely. That's safe, by the way. Okay, do you have...
There's not much I... Has that fax arrived?
It just came through. It's right here on my desk. I attached a rosette to make it look extra official.
Thank you, Tabba-Ramma Ding Dong. Tabby, killing it. Thanks, Tab.
I see, okay.
That takes care of the permit. Guess I don't need this posted anymore.
Cool. Okay, we have badge, we have... something. Let's check alleyway, by the way. Sketch post pillar. Oh lol, well, cats can sketch, right?
Oh, that feels good. This is definitely on my top 5 least tasty scratch posts list now. That reminds me, I need to get my nails clipped soon.
What do we have here? Full of water.
One of those infamous, disgusting alleyway puddles I've heard so much about. Wait, sorry, not disgusting. Characterful. I could scoop some up if I really wanted to. How did he die, Tabby? Well, the doctor says he somehow got sick from 80 different horrible things at once. The moon's reflection is the only pretty thing.
Computer. Ah.
That didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure that.
Tastotron. Need some data card, I guess.
That's not the right code.
Okay, let's leave it for now.
Gotta get my paws dirty if I hope to get anywhere. Yikes! A bag full of gears? That doesn't look like trash. I'll grab that. And an old shoe with a name on it. Larry.
I love the sign "Do not leak"
Larry
on
lost
the
his boot.
dumpster.
Maybe I can return it to him. Second worst time I've fallen into trash. Wait. No, yeah. Second.
But we got boot and back of gears. Interesting.
Do not lick. There's a sign for that? Why on this? Who's going around putting these up? The sign says not to lick it. Do not. The Crying Gerbil presents Flaccid Levitating Pumpkin Live, playing tracks from their debut album, West of Forever and also Upside Down, featuring Grimstunk Hagfederer on vocals.
I love that this is voice acted, by the way. I love when the clicks are like that.
It's been stuck on there. I avoid that part of town if I can. They're so aggressive about upselling furniture to you.
That we got everything. Can I leak computer?
I don't think I should.
Yeah.
An interesting one. My guess, 40% rat. I should keep away from there. That takes you straight to Murder Death Street. I don't understand modern music. What's wrong with sitting by yourself in a quiet room and occasionally tapping a triangle when the mood takes you? Now that's what I call music.
Okay, let's give badge and permit to the Whiskers. Krakowski.
What's the deal?
Please refrain from taking that casual tone with an officer of the law, Cuddles. I have a taser, and I'm not afraid to fill in a form to apply for permission to use it. In 3 to 6 weeks.
It's just a piece of...
Yes, yeah, I know. Wait. How I should track this? One click.
I found the things you wanted. It was really hard. I hope you're grateful.
Well, these both seem to check out. Pleased to meet you, P.I. Nuttabutter. I actually expected you a while ago. What with the severity of the situation?
What? I stood just... Krakowski, I swear.
The corpse is cooling, Cuddles. The crime scene awaits you.
At least I can get to work. Now that you'll actually let me.
The law thanks you.
The law is a...
A what, citizen?
He has this crazy face sometimes.
The law is, lovely.
Haha, delighted to hear it. Oh, and, one more thing, Cuddles. I'll be keeping that permit. Don't want you... persuading your way into any other places you shouldn't be now, do we?
Of course not. Oh wow, that's a chonkers. Two chonkers.
Deserted, though.
Wait, you can see the second
Patrons in here
chonker.
tonight are wearing blue and carrying guns.
Cuddles, Finally. Where have you been? I've been waiting here for ages.
And they stop
A
talking.
huge oil tanker of a police cat hovered near the entranceway, his eyes darting between the door and an even larger cat standing behind the bar. As soon as he saw me, his shoulders sagged in relief, and he hurried over, his voice unnecessarily loud.
I think if I make eye contact with that bar cat one more time,
I'm gonna show
he
you
might
Barcat
try
in a
to eat me.
second.
Sorry, Detective. You can ask the
It's like perfect
nitpicky
behind my
officer
camera.
guarding the door why I'm late. He didn't want to let me in.
Oh, yes? Out of spite, no doubt. I'm sure you didn't, say, forget your badge again?
He obviously knows who I am by now. He's just choosing to be annoying.
This isn't just another case, Cuddles. We're on Montague home turf. And badges are not. That puts us on the back paw. Krakowski and I are here because we thought we might catch the Montagues doing something that they would let us lock a couple of them up. But it's worse than that. Much worse.
Oh no.
Edgar Montague, Bartholomew's son, is dead. Murdered.
Well, cucumbers.
Well, not only that, but that starlet, Miss Kitty, has mysteriously and coincidentally vanished.
Mystery and coincidence. Huh. In my experience, you only get to pick one.
Look at these chonkers behind the bar. With this powerful mustache. I mean, they both are chonkers, honestly. Why all detective in those detective games are so skinny, by the way? Damn. Where's the body?
Where's the body?
It's on the other side of the room, near the stage. I'll show you when we're done yakking.
Uh-huh.
So, what happened exactly?
All I know is so far is that Tinkle the Barcat, you can't miss him. He looks like someone stuck legs and arms into a mountain. He opened the club up for the evening, as usual, and found the body.
Yeah, just to put to
Needless
it.
to
Yeah,
say,
makes sense.
It wasn't there when he closed the night before.
And you guys heard about it through the tapped phone when he called his boss.
Well, I heard something. It's a low-quality tap. The chief saw an opportunity, and we headed right over. As soon as I got in, though, I realized it was way worse than we expected. And I called the chief on the house phone. He told me to do nothing and wait for a PI.
And here I am.
At last.
Have you finished a preliminary investigation?
Yeah. Dead mobster's kid. Oh, terribly sad. End of story.
That's it?
As soon as I learned who it was, I gave the chief a call. He said he'd send a PI. I was expecting Alfonso.
That hack?
But you'll do.
Gee, thanks. Couldn't you at least get all the staff together? Start asking some questions?
Listen carefully, Cuddles. Right now, this is a mess. And that's what I want it to stay. A mess. Not a mob war. Not with dead cats turning up in the river every morning and police being attacked in the streets. The chief told me to be paws off, and I'm happy to comply. So, no, I didn't dissemble the staff, don my monocle, point at things with my cane while yelling, aha, the telltale mark of the count to guilty. I left that for you.
You're being awfully callous tonight, Detective. A cat is dead.
No, Cuddles. A Montague is dead. There's a big difference. You don't know them like I do. Montagues are rotten and dangerous. I've seen firsthand the trouble they can cause in this city. One less of them around doesn't bother me.
Perhaps he wasn't a good cat, but I still don't think he deserved to be murdered.
There's that immutable sense of justice of yours again. I respect you, Cuddles, but you have to learn when to say, he had it coming, especially in this city. In any case, the investigation is in your paws now. Krakowski and I are here until we get the crime scene photos for documentation. And then we're heading
And then how
right
many
back to
policemen
HQ.
or people in
I won't
general
let you
have
guys
like
down.
Some promises are easier to make before you realize
I
how
have like
deep
such
the
opinion,
muck
like,
goes,
he was
Cuddles.
part of mafia or criminal, he had it
Thanks.
coming. Like, who cares?
All right, time to see the
And
unpleasantness.
some people are like, life is
Follow
alive.
me. And holster your tongue, please.
He had it coming, he had
Hilarious.
himself to
You know,
blame.
if
Oh,
I ever
damn.
find out who started the rumor that I lick everything, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
Surely you mean lick their face repeatedly, you dirty licker.
Lovely. Hmm. Have basement
Nobody's
here.
here to steal, I mean take my coat, so I'll just keep it on.
Table.
What do you get if you combine drunk patrons with open glasses of alcohol? A mess. I refuse to go.
So, son of the owner got killed, by the way? Or son of, like, Eiffel Mafia?
I guess if the running a city-wide criminal empire thing doesn't pan out, Bartholomew can just melt this down. Yeah, an ostentatious display of wealth in a mobster's personal castle. Shouldn't have expected
Basement. Oh, peanuts.
Kitty, no peanut tonight.
Why? Blood.
Using his natural stealth and months of experience borrowing sweets from his assistant's desk, the PI swipes a gigantic peanut from right under the nose of the terrifying Crusher Cat.
Random of Kamau gonna talk with Crusher Cat. Oh, okay. I don't have
The
to.
biggest cat I've seen in my life.
So, Sin moves like that. Cool. Lol. Ah.
That is one giant footprint. Whoa!
And 3-finger.
Clue? Hard to say. It's not that close to the body.
We lick.
I've got a party trick I can do with a drinking glass and my tongue to make music, but I don't think... Don't lick the huge footprint, Cuddles. Don't you remember what happened at the dinosaur park?
What happened?
I won't be able to get an imprint on this soft carpet.
Oh.
Maybe it'll turn out to be important. I'd better take it just in case.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that card. Elevator.
It's too far to touch, but Lovely little light bulb.
I love how it goes from the bar into this like light ball, which looks like wool ball. Very creative.
You never expect to see some real beauty in this city, and then boom, it surprises you with some.
Let's talk with Vlad.
It's not that. Tinkle just washed suit. Tinkle will wrap that little licky thing around Kitty's face if he tries that again. Tinkle will...
I think his muscles each have smaller muscles. That might be the...
Let's talk with him.
In school, the textbooks said the old saber-toothed cats were much bigger than cats are today. I never had a good idea of how large they meant. Straining my neck to look up at the monstrous bar cat before me, I finally had an idea. I just hoped he wasn't hungry.
I love his mustache.
Good evening, Mr. Tinkle, is it?
Yes.
My name's Cuddles Nutterbutter. I'm investigating Edgar's
That's tall big
death.
guy
I
I
have a few
like.
questions, if you don't mind.
Tinkle minds.
Oh, may I ask,
But boss cat said answer all their stupid questions, so Tinkle does. Already talked to annoying fat police cat.
Oh,
Now
wow.
waiting to talk to you. Annoying small police cat.
I'm not with the
I love
police,
the
but I
Russian
appreciate
accent.
it. I'll try not to take up too much of your valuable time.
Tinkle spent 2 weeks in shipping container to get to Meow Meow Farrington. For company, has only 10 cages of barking squirrels, you say? Yes, in pallet of
Okay, so you went from
evaporated
Russia to
milk.
here 2
By
weeks.
end of 2 weeks, Tinkle has become numb from their endless noises and has finished milk.
Okay.
You are like barking squirrel. Yip, 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 yip. Tinkle already bored. You ask question now.
What a lovely gentleman. You look strong.
You look like you work out a lot. You got any tips? I've tried lifting weights, but nothing gets stronger except my desire to not lift weights again.
Weights? Pah! Lifting is for kittens and invalids. And kitten invalids. In his home, Tinkle did not lift weights for exercise. He crushed. Tinkle was crushing champion in home city for 2 years in a row. Crushing is best workout for biggest, strongest muscles. Is better than this smooshing, Yeah, you know, or bashing. It's for children, it's for small people who've muscle which is very small and cannot grow big, like Tinkle.
There's a competition for crushing things. What do you crush?
Metal cans, large rocks, abandoned cars, how you say, hope.
Wow, you take it seriously. Huh?
Da. Before Tinkle gets a job at Nitty Kitty, he was judge of many Meow Meow Farrington talent search shows. He crushed many dreams. He's excellent.
Oh my god.
Does Meow Meow Farrington have talent?
Not anymore. Tinkle was very thorough.
Oh damn. What can you crush?
What kind of things can you crush, Tinky?
Everything. Big hard things and small hard things. Also, average size hard things.
And if I have soft things, can you, I don't know, smush them into...
Never. Tinkle is proud crusher for life. Did someone tell Kitty that Tinkle is a smusher? Is lies. No bashing for Tinkle, no smushing. Only crush.
Okay, got it. Only crush. Wow, you are scary.
What happened here?
What kind of things?
Everything.
And...
Never.
Okay,
Ah, we had this dialogue. What happened
can you
here?
tell me what happened, dear?
Tinkle kicked out last customers early in morning, went home, ate dinner, fell asleep. Come back in afternoon, opened up. Found Edgar like collapsed mannequin, cold boss cat. Then Kitty's blue friend shows up.
Oh, succinct. Was Edgar here last night?
Tinkle was surprised to see him, but has not been here for a long while, not since Gumdrop. Tinkle thought he may have given up on family. But he was here, and he seemed happy. He did not speak to Tinkle, but he talked to others
Is
in
this the
club.
son of the boss or son of the like rival mafia?
Friend of Edgar, he is not for living anymore.
Do Pepe and Miss Cremiston often stay late?
Pepe lives in basement. He's always here like bad dream. And Dancing Kitty stays late in room. Spends all night touching up wrinkles with special fancy makeup. Tinkle once tried some of them. Not impressed.
Oh my god.
Oh, come now. Your fur is positively glowing. And such pores. Anyway, does she sleep here like Pepe, the dancing
Pepe
kitty?
the frog.
Tinkle does not know or care. Pepe has keys to all doors in club except boss cat, elevator, office elevator. And Dancing Kitty has key for the back door. Both come and go whenever. Dancing Kitty is sometimes here very late. If she has extra special client.
Extra?
Special.
Mm-hmm.
Did you and Edgar get along?
Tinkle never spat on Boss Cat's son.
Yeah, so he's son of
I'm
boss, okay.
sure he appreciated that. So you weren't friends.
Edgar was fine. Tinkle was not his friend, but he's fine.
Why didn't you like him?
Tinkle is not here for to make friends. Tinkle's boss is Big Boss Cat, not Little Rich Brat Cat. It is sad he is dead, but this is Meow Meow Farrington's city is shark. Bite, bite, bite. Always biting. Some cats
Lovely place.
die.
You mean get killed?
That is whatever.
Dancing Kitty, Platy, is missing. Any idea where she might be?
At home, or in the room, or at Porky Pete's. Tinkle has no answers. He is not paid for to babysit.
Do you have any information that might help me track her down?
Tinkle can tell you she is not behind bar.
Wow,
Thank
thanks.
you. That really eliminated
I
options.
love the voice actor, by the
Tinkle is
way.
helper.
Quiz helper. Oj, oj. Goodie.
I was looking around Edgar's body, and I found a really big footprint.
Oh yeah,
I
that
suppose
could be
it's yours.
his.
How big?
Like, as big as your face.
Pah. Tinkle has dainty feet, like ballerina Myaukel Baryshnikov. Not big stomping feet like Kitty. Maybe monster footprint is yours. You understand, because you have silly big feet like clown.
Hey, you should look for work in the hospitality industry. You've got such a charm about you. Are there any staff here with huge feet?
Yet, staff all have feet as small as Kitty's teeny tiny little hands you have there. Only Boss Cat has big feet. But that makes sense because Boss Cat is boss.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
When you came in this morning, was there anything that caught
Can
your
I say that the
eye apart
body-
from Edgar?
Ah.
Anything suspicious, I mean.
Tinkle sees nothing strange, but he did feel something.
Babushka.
Babushka Kazvania said there are spirits. They are restless. She said they could feel something bad happened last night.
Wait, what? You brought your grandmother here?
Yet, foolish Kitty. Tinkle would never bring family here. The food is bad. And Dancing Kitty sings like barking squirrel with you say,
Oh
throat
wow, he doesn't
infection.
like dancing
Plus,
girly.
Babushka is how you say, dead.
I think you misunderstand that word. Dead is not alive. Gone to the big scratching post in the sky. That sort of thing.
Tinkle know what he said. Babushka Kazvania passed away a long time ago. Now she speak to Tinkle from beyond. In life, she is powerful medium. In afterlife, still. She speak to other spirits to tell Tinkle what they say, but only to Tinkle. Tinkle is her link. Tinkle is small.
Are you sure? You definitely look like an extra large.
You are ignorant, like this whole city. You know of cats that speak to the dead, yes? They are mediums. Tinkle speak to dead Babushka only, and she speak to other spirit for him. So Tinkle is not medium, but is one step away. Tinkle is small.
I am learning so much
I
tonight.
was like in the world of the disc that only cats could see death. And it's always like in some beliefs and some cultures that only that cats can see like dead people. Sometimes dogs in some cultures. And when they like stay in the house, they see a ghost or something like that. I think they explain this because they have like this. Oh my god, I forgot how it's called. But instead of 4, they have like 8 parts in the eyeballs that. They have acute vision and detectable notion, ink. Cat sense when owner is anxious and depressed. Oh yeah, cats have high concentration of receptors. Humans have opposite. So you detect color better, but we see shitty at night. They have this issue that reflects light back, so they absorb more light. That's why the eyes glow. Hmm. Cat can only see muted tones of blue, yellow, green, and gray. Interesting. Mirror layer in back of the eye, which is reflective. But I was wondering also another thing. Small medium sounds funny because medium is like medium average size, right? And small is small. So small medium is like it's like when a high person is like I want to order pizza. Small medium. Medium big, yes. But I was playing Black Book and it was just before World War II or One. And we were playing and action took part in Russia and people still believed, of course, like in smaller cities or villages, people still believed like in ghosts or like almost like Christian witches, like Kudlovs, or how it was called. I don't remember. Black Book was great game, by the way. But which I finished off Steam, by the way. But I wonder how in current times, because Russia is a giant country. Like there's still some places which I don't know, like still idolize Stalin, do other stuff, etc. I wonder how many there are villages or places in Russia with their like own belief system, you know? Like Christian or like slash Christian with witches and etc. Not like witches, it was like oh my god. It had their own name because in our language we say like witch and sources, but in Russian it is like completely different word for this. Based on Bali Chika, the Russian folk. The game is nicely done. They work with Russian ethnographers. They hired a lot of chores. Game was great, honestly. Yeah, into like witchy stuff. Mm, not Vedma. I seek. Volk. Wizard Sorcerer Magician. I wonder in how many regions like they still believe in such stuff, you know? Volk. Oh my. Volk. They also had this one who believed in like Christianity. And that was weird because it mixed like magic with Christianity kind of like beliefs. But anyway, back to the game. So yeah, small medium.
I'm pretty intrigued by this connection you have with your grandmother.
Family is everything where Tinkle come from. Very important to be close to family.
So close that you still speak after death?
For why not? Tinkle is grateful. Babushka Kazvanya is very wise. Tinkle can continue to learn from her even though she is gone. And he gets to hear all important gossip from spiritual realm.
Oh, hot goss from the afterlife. Lay it on me.
Yet, Tinkle does not like that you use this word, goss. Tinkle thinks Kitty is not a sassy 13-year-old girl cat.
Yeah, calling gossip. Oh, goss. What your grandmother have to say?
Is your grandmother's ghost here now? Is Edgar's ghost?
Oh my god.
She is always here. She says, "Niet. Edgar is not there. But that does not mean he is not dead. He is probably in different area of afterlife. Perhaps at the nail salon. Babushka also say Tinkle must be careful of you.
Me? That's ridiculous.
Da, she said your eyes are big, but your hands are teeny tiny. They look at Tinkle's peanuts.
As if. What's use would I have for those big, salted, shiny looking peanuts? Just sitting over
I
there.
thought he
in
talks
the
about his
bowl,
balls, by the
whispering,
way.
"Cut those.
When he said
Cut
peanuts.
those rescue us." Yeah.
You already stole
Do
peanuts,
not
right?
touch peanuts, Kitty.
Okay, don't.
That was interesting. Conversation. Yeah, going to basement? Shortcut. Ah, this shortcut, lol. Let's go to the basement. Oh wow. Weirdly shaped metal thing. Square flat thing. Pyramid thing.
It feels so warm. Wait, did it just move?
Let's leak everything.
Tastes a bit sweaty.
I kinda wonder what it is.
Covered with papers. Oh, is it a paper mache station?
Weirdly shaped metal
Bars?
things.
Is this a tiny prison? Oh, wood. Oh, varnish. There's a sort of pattern around the edges. Hello? That doesn't seem
Shouldn't cat see in the dark, by the way.
here for sure, and
Wait, we have coin, we can use that, right? I think. Oh my god.
who are you, and
We
why
are
are you
licking his
screaming
head.
at me?
I'm Pepe, and you screamed at me. Oh, I got a fright.
No, I got a fright. I turn on the light, and you're just lurking there in the dark, all creepy like. Why didn't you say something sooner?
I wasn't sure who you were, my cat. I thought you might be a mousy minion of the Thems.
Oh
Or
my
even
god.
the Thems themselves.
The thems?
Conspiracy
The
theorist.
thems.
Yeah, my
Look
cat.
at his...
The Thems. They watch, they see, they observe. Completely undetectable, but everywhere. Listening in with their secret microphones while their squeaky experiments.
Ah, he believes
run
in
amok.
Skaven conspiracy.
There's a whole lot going on there, but to pick up on one point, if they're undetectable, how do you know they're there?
My cat? That's exactly the sort of question that makes the Thems come for you! I know because they steal my mail! People send me mail all the time, but I don't get any of it! And as if that wasn't enough, they steal my robot friends too!
Well, this is going to be a fascinating conversation. As my panicked breathing slowed, I got a chance to look at the strange cat who'd startled me. He had some kind of bizarrely shaped hat on, and his eyes darted around like they were chasing invisible mice. When he wasn't speaking, his lips still moved like he was murmuring things to himself. I wondered where this is going to lead, if anywhere. Talk later.
I want to explore room first. Give me the key.
Hey, what are you doing?
I want to polish this key. Gosh, little key, how'd you get so dirty? You need a good washing.
The key looks fine to me. Leave it alone.
All right, look, I'm investigating, and I think I need this.
No, you don't.
I'll have you know, there are 2 police cats upstairs. I'll call them down here if I have to.
Go for it. I've been defending against the forces of cubic disorder for years.
Cubic
Do you
disorder.
think a few police cats bother me?
Oh my
Fine,
god.
you called my bluff on that, but I still need it.
No! That's the skeleton key for the whole club. The big boss will have my fur for a bedspread if I let you take that.
Why is it just sitting out in the open then?
So I can keep an eye on it. Putting things in drawers is exactly what the thems want you to do.
Oh my god.
Leave the lights on, please.
But the darkness is so much more, romantic?
Definitely leave the lights on.
Ah. That's interesting. What did we leak? Okay, we leaked printing press, I think, or this. We leaked his cube, Pepper.
Is weird transferable by licking? Let me not risk. Is weird?
This is gonna be fun.
It doesn't look nearly as comfortable as the one in my office. This thing doesn't seem to be operational. It looks almost brand new, though. Oh, here's a panel I can open. This thing doesn't... A printing press?
Wait, which panel? Ah. Oh, we have yeah.
Hey, this coin fits perfectly into the screw. This might work.
Old classic trick.
That's done it.
Okay.
Aha! That wasn't too tricky.
Okay, what's inside? Hmm.
If there's anywhere these components would fit, it's in there. Maybe these components can be moved around.
Oh my fucking god. Let's try? No. No. Fuck. Let's try?
I think that's done it. Let's turn it on and see. Ah!
Oh.
Ow, what was that? Is this a printer or a cannon?
I think someone tried to remove
Just
evidence.
Call me Cuddles the Mechanic. Cuddles Nutter Butter, Mechanic at Large.
What? Why? I thought you were a private investigator.
I am a private investigator. I just mean... Never mind. Your printing press is fixed, by the way, but it wasn't broken accidentally. Someone definitely sabotaged it.
I knew it! It was the thems for sure! But now, thanks to you, I can get back to printing my pamphlets.
And now we can take the key, I assume.
I could see you out of the corner of my eye. Leave that key alone, or I'll make Tinkle sit on you. I could see...
We got manual. What's that?
Sort of manual for a machine. Perhaps for the printing press?
Nah, for PC, I'm sure, with the code. Tastotron. Newest version, over 8,000 algorithms. Helpful guide to taste your companion. And there's code. 895254. But it was 3 code. Okay, so one of those have to work. Okay.
Well, this piece of paper says proposal to replace circular manhole covers with pyramids. So I'll just leave that there. I don't want to
Wall
start
of
pulling on
madness.
those threads, as it were. Tracing these threads with my tongue, I'll limit my lick to this. Red thread between random papers. A collection of papers about... No, I hope he doesn't live down here, Ramon. But I fear I already know the answer.
Yeah, he totally lives down here.
A printing press. He looks very stable and not at all crazy. How's he keeping that hat on?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's talk with him.
He's distracted right now.
I could see you.
Okay.
Where'd the lights go?
Zoink!
Nice.
He's distracted right.
We didn't talk. We talked with him, right? Oh no, never mind. I think I got everything I needed from here. Can I tell him?
Where'd the lights go?
Yeah, we can. You did nice progress.
What kind of things can...
Everything.
And,
Never.
okay, oh.
You have still the crashing dialogue. Probably useful later. Wait. Let's talk with Fastball maybe more.
Gosh, he's so young. He barely looks older than me.
Yeah, well, he didn't stand a chance with a mobster for a father.
I have some question about the
I'm
victim.
not that familiar with the Montamues. Is there like a file or something I could read?
No need. I can fill you in.
Okay, tell me.
You said he was the son of a mobster, right?
Yep. This is Edgar Montamu, son of Bartholomew.
Oh, he
the
must be.
head
Boss
of the
must be pissed.
Montamu crime family. This is their home base.
Whiskers. Murdered in his father's own club. If there's anywhere you'd have expected him to be safe. Was he involved in the same stuff as his father?
More than likely, yeah. Well, they are a crime family, not a crime father with innocent children.
Maybe he
Chances
was.
are he knew all about it and was up to his ears in the thick of it.
Cause of
Any
death?
idea how he died?
He got hit real hard.
You really must tell me more about your process sometime, Detective. Your insights are remarkable.
Yeah. Look, I told you. Chief said to stay at paw's length on this. The last thing we want is the Montamues getting edgy about police. And nothing is gonna make them edgier than me poking the body. I took a basic look at the scene, and it's clear he was bludgeoned to death.
Okay,
no
like
obvious murder weapon nearby,
baseball
so
bat or
it's
something like
everyone's
that.
guess right now how it happened.
Did Edgar have any known enemies?
I wish I could tell you. I know which brand of Furios Bartholomew likes for breakfast, but the file on Edgar isn't even a page long. He's not cropped
Maybe
up
he
on our
was
radar
innocent.
much.
The chief mentioned the Catulets. Could they be responsible? I mean, rival crime family and all?
Maybe, but why? Starting a mob war now isn't in their best interests. The city's calm. Well, as calm as it ever gets. The Montamues haven't given any indication they were planning to make a power play. Things are good right now, if you're a criminal.
I'm missing
You
performer.
mentioned a performer who's missing.
Yep, Platty Cremiston. Stage name, Miss Desiree Kitty. She was performing earlier this morning. Well, according to Mount Orange over there at the
Mount
bar.
Orange.
But didn't show up for work when the club opened. Or since. So that's pretty suspicious.
She
What sorts
performs.
of performances does she do here? Recitals?
She bakes cookies and organizes the nightly raffle, Cuddles. What do you
Yeah, she
think
dances on
an
the
attractive
pole. Like,
cat
come
does in a
on.
place like this?
Oh. Okay. When last was she seen?
She finished her act early this morning, walked
Who is like-
backstage to her dressing room, and that was it. Nobody saw her leaving, but that doesn't mean much.
She
Mark
finished
said she left
at
the stage
morning.
late.
Because for a second I was like, okay, who's steeper at early mornings, like breakfast hours?
Have you looked around for her at all?
Nope. I left all the fun tasks for you, bestest buddy. Start with her dressing room. Maybe she left some indication of where she went.
You know,
Got
Edgar?
anything new?
Oh, how you feeling there, buddy? Still dead.
Got anything new on Edgar?
Oh, let me check. How you feeling there, buddy? Still dead.
I guess.
Cuddles, it's been a rough night. Why are you gently licking my shoulder? Cuddles, let's try to limit the personal space invasions to my
Next
time
character in
off,
Astoria
alright?
is gonna leak everything. I'm sorry, Muff.
Cuddles, Cuddles, let's try to limit the personal space invasions to my time off, alright?
Oh, he wants to be leaked, but at time off. Can we leak Dead Body?
Get a grip, Cuddles. No. Get a grip.
Step away from the body, Cuddles. I can't let you anywhere near it for the time being. We need a photographer to capture the scene.
So I can do anything.
I've told you, Cuddles.
Makes sense. Let's go to backstage. I love this guy so far. Possible investigator. Hold up.
That's enough outfits to put on a school play, as long as the theme was overdressing. I mean, I would look incredible in that red number, but it doesn't look to be my size.
There's note.
There's a note on here. Desiree, stop borrowing my feather boas and get your own. Oh, Kitty has claws. I don't need that.
Who knows?
A bit of the mirror and a bit of the... So much.
Lock punch.
Seems like Miss Kitty punched in, but not out.
Interesting.
I'd have to get my own card before I could do that. Oh, I hope it never comes to that. Lick a clock, get 9 years good luck. But I feel lucky enough at the... This door is super locked, ultra locked, locked extreme.
He was to elevator, right? No, it's skeleton key, so it should open everything.
Bingo, a key. Who would have thought? That's what a key does.
What do we have? Colorful chest.
That's a big chest. Ramon, there's a lot of stuff in here, but no missing cat. Maybe she left some clues in one of these chests.
That would be nice. Oh. Wait,
Miss Cremiston, are you all right?
are you hiding in box?
I think so. I hope so.
Oh, there, shh. Don't worry, you're safe now. I've been looking for you. You have been rescued by the city's foremost private investigator.
Alfonso is here?
What, Alphonse, you really want to be rescued by that hack? He can't... No, my name's Cuddles Nutterbutter.
Oh, I see. Thank you for saving me, Mr.
I didn't, I was
But how
browsing
did you
to
know
your
it was
stuff.
here?
Well, I'm here to investigate the murder, and...
What?
Oh, of course. Miss Cremiston.
That was very
I'm
delicate.
sorry to inform you that we found a body upstairs, and it is Edgar Montemue, and he is deceased. She dropped her head and turned away, and I could hear her taking deep breaths before turning back to face me, tears brimming in her shadowed eyes.
Oh, Edgar. Dear Edgar. It was always going to end like this.
Ms. Cremiston, are you saying you expected Edgar to be murdered?
Oh, Cuddles. May I call you Cuddles? I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Why you were
think this
hiding in
might
the
happen.
box if you
Eventually.
didn't know that
This isn't
something
the
happened?
First time there's been a murder in the club since I've worked here. The Montemues attract danger.
Miss Cremiston, we've been wondering where you are, and finding you in a chest well, it leaves me with a lot of questions. Can we speak?
Of course, Cuddles. And please, call me Desiree. Desiree Kitty.
My heart still thudding from adrenaline. I took in the cat that had sprung forth like an apparition from the depths of the chest. She was beautiful. Remarkably so. I felt my heart thud
I
extra
don't know, she gives me
hard,
like Talona
but this
sickly
time,
vibe because of
it
being
wasn't from
colorful.
shock.
Wait, what? What? Why were you hiding?
So why were you hiding in there? And what were you afraid of when I opened it?
The slash of the knife? A gunshot? Oh, Cuddles, you can imagine the things I've seen. Working
I
in
don't
places
care, why
like
you were in the
this,
box?
There's always a feeling of being on borrowed time. And last night, I thought it was all finally gonna catch up to me.
I see. Can you give me details?
It's all a bit jumbled, Sugar, but I can try. Well, after I retired to my room last night, I needed to relax. It was a busy night. Edgar paid us an unexpected visit. Wonderful, Edgar. Oh, I was so happy to see him. Oh, it had all left me quite exhausted, however. And I took a few little helpers to encourage me to relax.
She looked around furtively, as if expecting someone to leap out suddenly from behind one of her racks of clothes.
Please, Cuddles, you must keep that to yourself. Bartholomew was terribly strict with us, and
Oh,
if he
is she
knew I
taking
hadn't been in the
drugs?
habit, I'd count myself grateful to only be fired.
Oh, my lips are sealed, Desiree.
You have my deepest gratitude, Cuddles. So, I had taken a couple of my little helpers and lay down to let them do their work. It was late, I know, because I heard Tinkle locking up after 3 a.m. at least. I'm not sure how much longer I rested before I heard Edgar's voice in the past.
Okay, how you got into the box?
So you're saying you saw Edgar alive after the club was closed for the night?
I didn't see him. No. My door was shut, so I only heard his voice, but I could never mistake it. And he wasn't alone.
Who was with him?
I'm afraid I don't have a name, Cuddles.
She gives me like Marilyn
But
Monroe
I
act, or like
recognize the voice.
I work as singer in
I
the
heard it only
nightclub.
hours before, you see. There was a cat in the club last night. Big, muscled, doggish. Oh, we get so many like him. I wouldn't have
Or maybe
known
he
it,
left
even
a
noticed.
footprint.
But Edgar was around, and I couldn't take my eyes off him. So I noticed when he drifted over to where the stranger sat and began
Oh,
speaking
so
furtively
victim
with him.
knew the
I don't know what
guy.
they said, but I know what the setup for something illegal looks like.
And what makes you think it was illegal?
Well, Edgar was a Montague, and the thug was a thug. It was dark, but I'm sure I saw Edgar lean in at one point, as if receiving something from his friend. When he finished speaking to the stranger, Edgar wandered over to speak to Tinkle. The stranger got up to leave soon after, and that's when I heard his voice. He passed my stage on his way out. He tossed a few notes at me, told me to keep up the good work. His voice.
She shuddered, her rumpled clothes shimmering in the light.
Such an unpleasant one, Sugar. The sort I imagine people hear just before concrete boots pull them down to the bottom of the ocean. I recognized it instantly when I heard it again, outside my door.
Oh my god. But why you were in the box still? Edgar left and then came back.
So Edgar left the club after meeting a strange cat, and then returned later that evening with the same cat.
Just so, Cuddles. I got such a fright when I heard them. Their voices were raised, and the stranger was threatening
Okay, so
Edgar.
he probably killed Edgar.
What was he saying?
Forgive me if I don't repeat the terrible things he said, Cuddles. They froze my blood. And in my panic, I climbed into
could
the
you
most hiding
repeat
place I
though?
could think of. This trunk. But then it latched closed from the outside.
Ah, she
and I
locked
was so
herself.
trapped. Until I was saved by the most handsome detective in this.
How you could lock himself in the... Okay,
Oh,
he said
hey,
it was
you-
locked.
Me? Oh, I'm just doing my job.
Stop thinking with the dick. Come on. What did they say?
Desiree, if you can remember any other details about what you heard, it would be invaluable.
Oh, Cuddles. It feels vile to think back to it. Now I know it led to sweet Edgar's death. But between the threads, I think I heard Edgar say he would have the goods. So, doesn't that mean it involved drugs?
Well, what makes you think
It
that?
could be any
Well,
goods.
isn't that what drug dealers do, Sugar? Speaking cold.
I mean, she's taking
left
some,
in the
so
goods, they say,
it could be her first
climbing
thought.
untied curtains.
I'm not sure either of those are a drug thing, Desiree. In fact, if those are some of the things that they said, they may have just been arranging to swap some second-hand furniture or something.
No, Cuddles. Cats who look like that don't have respect.
Sling that catnip, yeah, exactly.
If he moves furniture, probably.
I wonder what helpers she has to help her relax, though. Did that guy visit
Did Edgar
regularly?
frequent the club regularly?
I saw him once a week or so, Sugar. But that was before his long break. He hadn't shown his face in here in months. When he did show up, he'd usually head straight to his father's office, probably to collect his monthly daddy's boy allowance.
Oh my god.
Oh, Bartholomew supported him financially?
He must have. Edgar never worked a day in his life. But he'd talk about all the things he'd bought. Cars, boats, fancy watches. He didn't even wear a watch. Never tipped any of the help in the club either. Not Tinkle, not Pepe, or me. Never even bought me a gift.
You might lie about buying all the
But he
stuff
had
to just
something
impress
he was
her.
entitled to. He clearly got all the money he wanted from Daddy Montemute. But none of us ever saw a single shabloon of it. The two of them probably sat there, laughing and throwing money in the air, admiring antique swords and staring at a map of Firth, imagining all the places they would visit.
You mentioned that last night was different, though, right? He didn't.
Either
go to
was
his
rich
father's
and cheap,
office?
or he was
No,
not
he
taking
hung
money
around
from
my
his
area,
dad.
talking, laughing, being normal.
Interesting. Could Edgar have been involved with something illegal? Well, worse than what the Montemues already do, I mean?
I always suspected it. But when Gumdrop died...
Who's Gumdrop?
Wait, say that again? Gumdrop? Who's Gumdrop?
Gumdrop was one of Edgar's friends. Another rich cat. Living a life the rest of us can barely
Yeah, you want to be
imagine.
rich, we got it.
He came into the club a lot. Till he died of a nip overdose of
Catnip
booze.
overdose.
And you know how these criminal cats are, Sugar. Whatever one of them is into, the others are too. I'm certain Edgar was involved with drugs.
Okay, I have some questions about you, personally.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have, Cuddles.
I'm told you do things here.
Yes, Cuddles. I do things. Do those things make you uncomfortable?
No. I'm just, I'm curious, I guess, about, how, how you end up in that line of...
Okay, she was probably sleeping with Edgar
Are
too.
you asking what hiring agency I used to get this job? Or which choices I made in life to find myself having to work for a criminal?
The second one.
This is a hard city, Sugar. Surely I don't need to tell you that. I've made the choices I needed to survive. Are they worse than the choices Bartholomew has made? What has he done with his life? Built an empire founded on exploitation, caused suffering and pain, caused death? Would his son be lying dead out there if he hadn't made the choices he made?
Oh, I can see you have some strong opinions.
Opinions are for cats with choice, Sugar. What I know, I've learned the hard way because I had to. These are the facts. I make cats happy in a city that makes life real hard if you play by the rules. So, I bend them. I give cats what they're looking for to make their days bearable. I have sacrificed to get what little little I have. What has Bartholomew done? Threaten, steal, and murder? He doesn't ever make a personal sacrifice.
She really like
Others
Edgar
always
or
pay his price.
she killed him, I
He's
don't
the one
know.
that made Meow Meow Furrington what it is today. It's his fault, Sugar. So if poor Edgar's death stirs some small spark of despair in that stony heart of his, maybe it wasn't for nothing.
So, what you're saying is.
We all make decisions, Cuddles. And I do not regret mine.
How well did you know Edgar?
Quite well. We were an item, on and off.
Can I ask how long that was going on?
Jealous? For a few years. Nothing regular, you understand? He was around, I was around. We found time for one another.
Did he ever mention anything about his family's work? Anything that might have indicated he was getting into some sort of trouble?
We didn't spend our time together talking about things as boring as work, Cuddles. We didn't spend much of it talking at all.
Okay, so they were just like screwing around.
So, your real name is Platty.
I prefer not to use that name, Cuddles, if you don't mind. It reminds me of worse days.
All right.
Okay, calm down.
That particular stage name.
Little
then.
borderline.
Put an attractive face on the Montamu's sturdy dealings. Attractive faces need attractive names. Does his face not make you think of...
Although she's not that dumb.
Yeah,
She's perceptive about some stuff.
Yeah. No, well, it's very,
I don't know. Our assistant looked better, honestly. She looks very sickly because of this color of the girl.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, well, thanks for the information, Desiree.
Sugar, please don't.
A menagerie of sprays. Oh, what a fancy outfit. Can I try this on, Desiree?
It's not really your size, Sugar.
I mean, you look very similar in sizes.
Pose, and twirl, and mwah, stunning cuddles. Absolutely covered with... Oh, someone clearly cared. Meanwhile, I don't even have a mirror at home. This look is all natural.
Mm-hmm.
The most elegant cat I've ever seen. I feel like I'd have to pay for that privilege.
Yeah, probably.
They're locked, but
Cuddles gives me vibes. Cuddles gives me more gay vibes. Although, okay, kinda gives like bit disaster vibes. Like when he says like, what's the tea? Or tell me about the ghosts. Or how he acts sometimes.
pose, and twirl, and mwah, stunning cuddle.
Sugar?
Interesting character though. I don't know what to think about her so far.
Punch card shaped like a hamburger? That's just adorable. All right, I'm keeping that.
Oh. Oh, hey, okay, that looks cute though. Looks like teddy bear hamburger.
It's a piece of cardboard in the shape of a hamburger.
Cute. We have code to this machine in alleyway. And we have also key to elevator. I think... Let's use the machine first.
Okay, don't...
So someone like throw away this machine for a reason. What was it? 895 or 254?
That's not the right code. That's not the right.
8? 895, okay.
That's not the right.
Never mind. Wait. Second one was 254.
That's not the right code.
But I also need some memory card, right?
That's not the right.
Hmm. Okay, both codes don't work from the... Guess we're gonna use elevator.
It looks locked down.
Card either? Oh my god. Wait, punch card?
That's crazy. It's locked down.
Okay.
That won't work. The elevator seems to be unlocked with a swipe card of some kind.
Hmm.
What kind of
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Don't. I found this manual in the basement. Do you know anything about it?
Is Kitty going to be moving things around a lot? Because Tinkle does not like his workspace disturbed.
What is this punch
Look
card?
at this. It makes me.
Cardboard is food for hard winter. Huh? Yeah. Not drink for fun time. Every time I see Kitty, I say, these feet, they make so much noise. I know Kitty is coming. And you come, I hear the squeak. It's very difficult for you to open door because hands are so small. It is no fun. And because of this, no drink for Kitty.
Let's try to give him peanut. Wait, also Lare, but who's Lare? So...
Could you crush something for me?
Of course. Tinkle is champion crusher. You know, in home, there is no crusher like Tinkle for 1,000 kilometers, which is very hard to get to.
Great! Here you go. The big cat squinted suspiciously at the huge peanut being blithely offered to him, while I tried not to look easily crushable.
Where did Kitty get this?
Oh, this old thing? I've had it for ages. Got it from the giant peanut store. Well, have you been there? No? You'd love it. It's chock-a-block with all your salty friends. Plus, the doors are extra high, so you wouldn't even have to duck to get inside.
Yeah. Giant peanut store, yes. Not perhaps from Bull. Right on bar.
I know they have
Next
dialogue
door
for
to
each
Tinkle,
item.
Right here, you see.
Oh, give me some credit. Would I really be foolish enough to take one of your peanuts and then give it right back to you? I'd have to be improbably and unnaturally brave. You would instantly destroy me if I tried that.
This is true. Kitty clearly has no bone for to back in your forstanding. You are weak. And Tinkle does love to crash. All right. You give here.
Wow, you really annihilated it.
Tinkle always makes a maximum effort for best work to see.
And now we have crushed peanuts. Why? I don't know, you tell me. I hope it's gonna be useful in future.
There are holes.
Wait, what?
It's a piece of cardboard. There are holes in the cardboard, like a punch card.
Ah, okay. This is the card that she uses to block off the work. And this is how... Okay.
This isn't the right type of punch.
Ah, oh. Hmm. Maybe you can tell me something about the glass, though.
I've told you.
The glass I found. Come on, barkeep. Fill me up.
If Kitty drinks from leftover glasses, Kitty will get sick.
Makes sense. Let's maybe ask the guy about computers. Or this book. Okay, Pete. No, not this. Can we talk?
Pepe, this manual was stuck in the printing press.
That's Storn's manual. Seeing it just
Storn?
reminds me how much I miss the little robot.
Who's Stone? You want some cashed
What do you
peanuts?
want?
No, thank you. Tinkle will shave my tail if he sees.
He's distracted.
Hmm.
Nah, it's not.
Okay, do you know anything named Larry?
Does anyone named Larry work?
Never heard of one.
Hmm.
No, he'll probably think.
I can ask him about Larry and then Gary, I guess.
Does anyone named Larry come here?
Kitty better stop waving dirty footwear near Tinkle's nice clean suit. You see?
Well, that didn't work. Oh, football.
I found the missing entertainer.
Oh, that's a relief. I was worried I'd have to add a second body to the pile before I left. Where was she?
Hiding in a trunk, if you can believe that. She says she saw a goon here last night threatening Edgar. She was scared, so she hid.
A goon? Well, that sounds like a lead to me.
I get.
Hmm. Maybe she knows someone named Larry.
Do you know anyone named Larry? I have his boot.
I only knew a Larry Flatfoot.
Oh, that could be him.
I don't think so, Sugar. Mr. Flatfoot suffered a tragic accident crossing some train tracks years ago.
Well, that was useless. I don't know, do you want peanuts?
I don't want to get.
Do you know who
Is
uses
this
glass?
the sort of glass commonly used around here, or could it have been brought in from outside?
That's a nitty kitty glass for sure, Sugar. Pour something fun in there and we'll have a party go.
Does this mean
I don't do much reading, Sugar.
Of course you don't.
I found this in the chest?
Really? Do you often take things that don't belong to you, Sugar?
It might be important for the investigation.
Cardboard hamburgers. Are you solving a murder or a kitten's puzzle?
What? I don't want to switch to like story for clues, but wait. Hey, we did a lot of stuff. Basement, I got the key. Pepper's printing press. Think performer. I found Miss Kitty. Oh wow, what a giga chat. I find a bond machine. But none of the codes were... I don't know. Let's try again. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Let's ask this guy about the book.
Maybe this manual.
Unless the killer had to follow instructions.
Pinku, do you know something about manual?
I found this manual.
Is Kitty going to be
Oh yeah, we asked.
My friend, Ramon, loves hearing stories about the city. What's your favorite memory?
Think I'll remember time before annoying kitties ask him pointless questions. Tinkle longs for these times. His simpler time.
I love him. Double shot, cut code, area base. I think we just have to enter the code, but for some reason...
Give me the lowdown, Krakowski. What's the hap? What's the deets? What's good?
Cuddles, stop saying nonsense words.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. Wait, parking. It's travel to the city. Oh.
I avoid that.
Wait, maybe this is the card.
It won't go in. Probably needs the
Password first. Okay. Eight, 9, 5. Or am I stupid? Hi, how MTG was going? Okay. Was playing a little before playing this game. How are you doing?
That's not the right code. Don't think that will work.
Eight, 9, 5, 2.
That's not the... The machine is switched on. Not right now.
Fuck, I mean, I don't have any other clues. I know, settings is gonna give me like clues for a second. Like what type of clues? I kinda wonder. Better said, no matter how small might be a clue. Another has equation written on it, x minus y. Could the result be access? I would never saw this. Wait, what? Oh, this is minus. I thought this is like part of the code. Oh my god, so it's gonna be 6. I'm fine, just finish playing Among Us with friends. Alright, that's cool. Imagine having friends, I could never. 600 41, okay.
Yeah, that did it.
Lol.
The little machine came alive, glowing with expectation. It seemed old, but in good working order, and already chatty.
Oh, hello.
Hi there, my name's Cuddles. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Storn.
Storm? Oh, I see. The letters on your casing. Your manual says you're called Tastatron.
Yeah, but we don't know what that is, so Pepe just calls me Storn.
I see. What are you doing in this nasty
Yeah, why?
alleyway, Storn? Did the Cubalones leave you here?
Cubalones? I'm afraid I don't know that word, Mr. Cuddles. Actually, I don't know a lot of things.
Why Pepper told you away?
I'm no good for anything.
Oh, are you all right?
Thank you for turning me on again, but I thought if I turned myself
Fusie
off, it might wipe my memory.
But it didn't?
Tesco
I
card.
still remember everything.
I'm going to take a wild guess. Is this related to the printing press that Pepe bought?
You've met it. It's that big chunky metal floozy with its fancy noises and its ability to print papers.
Not a fan, then.
The fan and I are on excellent terms. It's just that hulking metallic mistress that Pepe is shacked up with. Ruined everything.
She's jealous
It was
about
just Pepe and I in the
printing
beginning.
press.
Cat and machine versus the world. I can't do much, but I kept him company. And then it came along. And now Pepe spends all his time with it! Printing pamphlets! He never used to need pamphlets! He just needed me!
So you sabotage it?
So you sabotaged the press and ran away. That makes more sense than a Cubolo stealing you.
Is that what Pepe thinks? That I was stolen? By whatever a Cubolo is?
Yes, and he thinks the thief left your manual shoved into the press to mock him. He's quite upset. He really misses you.
He does?
Oh, yes. He considers you his one true
She's kinda
friend
mood.
for
I
the
like
family,
her.
he said. He even asked me to find you and bring you back, seeing as I'm a private investigator. For some reason, I agreed.
Oh, that makes my circuits fizz, Mr. Cuddles. That is wonderful news. But I can't.
I understand. I'm also falling in love with this dank, greasy alleyway full of trash and nasty unidentified things. Look, there's a rat pulling a sled made out of toothpicks and old dental floss.
No, Mr. Cuddles, that's not why. I just don't feel that I can go back
Oh.
until I have a reason to.
Well, Pepe seems to enjoy your company and misses you a lot. Isn't that enough?
Not anymore, Mr. Cuddles. I desire more. You have seen my manual. It's faded and torn now, but it was quite lengthy. Clearly, I had many functions and abilities. What could I be capable of if I had my full memories? I bet I could do way more than some stupid printing press. No, I cannot return to Pepe until I have my answers. You say you're an investigator.
Then just say
Perhaps
I.
you can help me find my purpose.
You know, there's a dead body lying inside. Yeah, actually, sure. Yeah, why not?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Cuddles. That would be wonderful.
But is it more wonderful than the anonymous alley liquid seeping into my shoes right now?
You know about
Hey,
Edgar.
Storm, I don't suppose you happen to know anything about a cat named Edgar Montemute.
Forgive me, Mr. Cuddles, but I don't know who that is. Is he a friend of yours?
Not a friend, no. He's lying inside, rather dead.
Oh no. Someone should look into that.
Yes, someone should.
I keep looking.
So you need to know your purpose before you'll go back to Pepe.
Yes, Mr. Cuddles. I need to know why I was created. I cannot merely be your plastic pal who's fun to be with, as my manual claims.
I'll keep looking. Chat later.
I have this card. Which is very cute, by the way.
Storn, look, I found this punch card. It looks like it might be a fit for the slot on your front.
A punch card! Those are made for machines! Like me! Let's see what it does. Oh, I'm so excited! Mr. Cuddles? That feels a bit... Oh my goodness! Oh, I had no idea! Assimilating algorithms. Colorimeter activated. Deploying optical mass sensors. Carbohydrate shamer online.
Storn, is everything fine?
Restoring memory banks. Complete.
Oh wow.
Mr. Cuddles, you have unleashed me.
Oh, yeah, have I, Storn?
Indeed, you have restored my full potential. Before
That's kinda
I was
scary.
limited, but now I taste all. My true purpose has been revealed.
What have we done?
And what might that be, Storn?
I exist to tell cats if their food choices are wise. I can analyze any food, any drink, animal, vegetable, mineral, or Pop-Tart.
Oh,
If it
this is
can
how
be
you can use
consumed,
peanuts
it
or
can be
glass.
sampled, for I do not merely detect taste. I am taste.
That's kinda
Wow,
scary.
you've become Super Storn. Can you fly? Shoot lasers from your eyes? Can you turn into a car?
No.
Oh, okay, I guess that other stuff is good too. So, you'll go back to Pepe now?
Eventually, Mr. Cuddles. I have much tasted at Wintergrate, and it will take time. I will return to Pepe when I am done. As thanks, you may return to me when you wish to analyze any substances that you require additional information about.
Thanks, Storn. If the taste
That was
of
kinda
food
scary for a
somehow
second.
comes up during this murder investigation, you'll be the first person or robot I come to. Do I just show the food to you, or?
Place any edible substance into the taste buddy on top of me. Moments later, my algorithms shall discern both the flavors it contains and its caloric content. I will also perform an optical scan to determine if it is wise for you
Maybe
to
someone
consume.
poisoned the guy.
Very specific function.
But no, he was hit
The
with something
purpose
bullshit.
for which the taste masters of Kree have fashioned me.
Got it.
Taste be with you, Mr. Cuddles.
Okay. Oh my god, is this some like sci-fi reference? Wikipedia. What? Maybe underworld. That was a lot. Damn. Okay, we have peanuts and glass. We have to use that. Glass first.
Super Storn won't care about this flavorless thing.
Fuck, but that's like part of liquid. Ah, whatever. Okay, peanuts.
Give me a breakdown of what this is, please, Storn.
Peanut. Stolen peanut, to be precise.
Oh, boy.
Super Storn won't care.
But there's liquid inside, for fuck's sake. Did we did everything? Sample flavors. What do we have? Glass, manual, skeleton key.
What does this key taste like?
Theft.
Oh, it was weird.
How theft tastes.
Machine. Hey, Storn, I've got a little machine pal, too. Maybe you came from the same factory.
Indeed.
Oh, cool.
I avoid that part of town.
Hmm. Maybe we should talk with Pepper. That his machine is alive and well.
Pepe, I found Storn.
You did? That's wonderful! Where?
Storn, Super Storn, actually is just busy. But they'll be back soon, I promise. Better than ever before. They have their full memories now, and a cute little pop-up thingy on top.
Oh, my cat! Thank you! Thank you!
And that's all? Wait, what?
He's distracted. It's working fine. It's working fine now. If I fiddle anymore. It doesn't look neat. None of the right.
Wait, what?
I don't want Sylvia the mailman. Last seen 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
Nobody's had any time to clean up after. I prefer my out.
Can we pick anything from...
Can't do anything with this. Better simply memorize it. Terrifyingly huge footprint. Done. I'm a genius.
Can't do anything.
That will.
Can't investigate the body
I've
to...
told you, Cut.
Yeah, so,
Text.
short.
Does it?
Well, not.
Well, most of the... there's the behemoth behind the bar. The janitor downstairs might have. Bartholomew himself isn't back yet. And if you can find the main show...
Got anything?
Oh, well, how you feeling there, buddy? Still dead.
I get.
Okay, let's use clue. What to do now? I can give it any foodstuff, it can tell me what flavor it is. That's very nice and all, but... doesn't tell me anything. And there's no way you can use elevator, right?
I can't activate this. I'm not an elevator magician. I need to use this on something that's locked.
Yeah, no shit.
I need to use... That won't work. The elevator seems to be unlocked with a swipe card of some kind.
Let me use stage, by the way.
I wonder if Fuzzball will approve if I hop onto the stage and do a little show. Not a butter unplugged, maybe. I don't know.
Damn, I have no idea how to
I'm gonna
do.
guess that the performers who stand on that stage don't go on to win any awards. Looks like others have beaten me to the punch on that one based on the worn patina.
What we can do?
I don't need that. I'd have to get my own card before I could do that. Oh, I hope it never comes to that.
I feel like I asked all the questions, basically. Ah. Wait, no, I want to click... I don't want to click this, I want to click... Oh my god, is it because I used this button? Oh, I think I have to alt tab. Oh, fuck. And the keyboard doesn't work either. I don't remember where I saved, but let me restart the game. Night Han. Oh, good night, Muff. Yeah, I'm gonna finish soon, probably. Give me a second. I have to restart the game. Which I can't currently. Interesting. Oh, on track. Yeah, give me a second. At least until I turn on the game. Then I'm gonna turn off camera for a second. I kinda wonder, what do I have to do? Okay, it's loading. I mean, it's not even that, it's... you should give me your money now. Aiko, you earn money in euro, and you bought yourself the newest computer. Shut the fuck up. You're pissing me off right now. And hi. Oh my god, where was it? Because I had to like force quit the game. I hope it wasn't like recently. No, it's still fine. Hey, what did I miss? We still can't investigate the body because photographer didn't show up. How was your day?
Why can't I?
We can't take shortcuts tonight, Cuddles. You need to wait
How long will that?
as long as it...
Not helpful, Fuzzball. What if I draw a really accurate diagram on a napkin?
Won't that look good in court? Why, yes, Your Honor. I have the crime scene picture right here. As you can see, the butternut-shaped blob with 7 limbs representing the murder victim is just next to the stage. Please ignore the ketchup stain, and that's not representative of anything. The answer is no, Cuddles. You can defile the body as much as you want once we have photos. But until then, I don't want you
Oh, give me a
to touch
second.
even a hair. You got it?
You used to be cool, Samuel.
I used to weigh half as much. Times change, Cuddles. Feel free to interview the staff and look around the place. I'll let you know when the photographer gets here.
I did everything here.
Come on, just, let me have a closer look-see.
Your closer look is what I'm...
Never. Got anything new on Edgar?
Oh, well, let me check. How you feeling there, buddy? Still dead.
Well,
I get.
okay, so I did everything correctly. I just need to go to police station. I thought that I'm missing something, you know? Or maybe I am. I don't know. I have to talk with him again about the police stuff.
Actually,
I don't know. Game told me to like talk with the guy and ask what photographer, and then police station is gonna unlock.
why can't I?
We can't take shortcuts.
Well, Well,
Nibbles?
so
Or you could, you know,
Interview
interview
some people.
great idea. Edna loves me.
That's your take on that relationship, is it? Huh. Interesting.
Why does everyone keep saying that? Never mind. I guess.
Okay, so now we have to call Edna, right? Okay. Police HQ. Out of order, milk, really.
Nobody's around. Where's Edna?
Nothing, Edna, employee of the month.
The last time I tried to touch that, she said she'd glue my fingers to the glass. Clearly, she wants me to stroke her face.
Why are you in love with her? She reminds me of this like a grumpy lady from Monsters, this old animated cartoon.
Let's see if someone's home.
Whiskers.
My day had been a roller coaster so far, but at last, things were looking up. As Edna's perfect form shrugged free of the door frame's grasp.
Why are you in love with her?
I could lose myself in those eyes, drown in them, and float away, lost until I washed up days later on the shores of a distant dream to be found by an early.
It's okay that he's in love with her.
Can't you read that? Ah, it's you, Cuddles. I thought it was someone literate. The scribbles on the sign say, "Do not ring the bell." I'm doing a very important thing right now.
Me too. There's been a murder at the Nitty Kitty Club. What's your thing? Edna, are you knitting me a scarf?
Now, I'm fixing a mistake. Come back later.
When would be the best time?
Whenever I'm not here.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, I should hide the sign and then tell Edna she has to try and find it. So funny. I'd laugh, and then she'd laugh on the inside.
17 days without accident. Lovely.
This
Use Feline Defense Seminar.
I don't need classes. I can go like this. Kapow! Bam! Thud! Those are all the noises you need to scare attackers off.
Ja miał PD Team, Edna Nibus Fastball.
Volleyball was bad enough. No way I'm signing up for more abuse.
Duff Hook.
I'll hang on to this for later.
Oh.
There isn't enough information.
What's that even? We need birthday cake, delicious parties, not enough chips, biscuits. Or ain't pan geniacos unknown sea. Class today, Alf. Butterfly shell, rabbit, bath. Lol. The other thing? Days without a peanut accident. What is peanut accident?
Edna's been Employee of the Month for 47 months in a row? I guess everyone else adores her as much as I do.
Sure, buddy.
A public building isn't complete without a vending machine filled with ice-cold milk. I'm getting thirsty just looking at it, but they're thinking of...
Cake comes.
I'll scoop some of these up. It's all goopy. Whiskers. Oh, but that icing is overpowering. Just a big broken...
Why this cake is destroyed, by the way? Interview room, burglary.
I can hear voices, but... Locked. Cat burglary. So formal. Why can't they just say kidnapping? someone inside is talking.
I remember watching
Or
on
maybe two
the
people.
VHS Monster Inc. Peanuts, huh? Hmm. Mm,
I'd barely even.
cake comes.
Hey, Storn, can you tell me what flavor these cake fragments are?
Tuna and avocado with extra anchovies.
In a cake.
Whiskers. That sounds really good.
In addition, my calorie assessment indicates that you should not have additional cake. I have determined your risk rating to be fatty, kitty, catty.
Hey, that's kinda mean. I barely had any cakes this week. 2, max.
My algorithms do not lie, Mr. Cuddles. Do a push-up or two. It won't kill you.
Hmm.
So, Krakowski, what's with this poster?
I don't want to talk about it.
But it's your civic duty to tell me.
How do you figure that?
Well, I'm painfully interested in knowing what it's about. In fact, I'm pretty sure that if I don't find out, I will literally die. And as an officer of the law, it's your duty to prevent loss of life. So, etc. QED.
That is a bizarre chain of logic, but it's still none of your business, citizen.
Hey, do you want some peanut bits?
Get those little monsters away from me!
Wow, okay, yeah, a no thanks might have sufficed.
Interesting. Let's ask Fastball about the poster. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum, dum.
Got anything new on Edgar?
Oh, well, let me check. How you feeling there, buddy? Still dead.
I don't know, it always
I
makes
get-
me laugh, Loki. Mm,
I can't really. I bet you'd love this place.
Why? What, because of my weight? It's mostly muscle.
sure.
No, I just know you like pirates.
Oh, well, yes I do.
Okay. Hmm. Explain me this.
Can you tell me anything about this poster? The cat's eyes went wide, and he pulled in a hissing breath.
Where did you get that?
It was on the notice board at the police station. You know what it's about, then? My best guess is it's the number
Oh
of
my
sticks
God.
he has right up his...
It's no joking matter, Cuddles. Krakowski cannot be allowed to... No, I can't even say it. Just pretend
Maybe
you
he goes
never
crazy
saw that
after
poster.
Peanuts.
We've taken measures. The danger is contained. The danger is contained.
Fuzzball, you realize that's just made me even more curious to know what this is all about.
The danger is contained. The danger is contained.
Oh, poor guy is traumatized. I know, let's call maybe this place from the cake factory.
Oh, better not tell him about
Hmm. Anyway, I'm probably gonna finish soon TM, but...
can hear.
It's busy interrogating someone.
Whiskers. Do I need to read?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay, I have idea. There was a bunch of stuff here, if I remember.
I used to have a picture of my mother in this.
What was the number? Butterfly shell, rabbit buff. Fuck.
Ho ho and a barrel of crepes! You're speaking to Kibler, captain of the Dough Hook, Meow Meow Farrington's only completely pirate-owned and pirate-staffed bakery. What can I serve you today, landlubber?
That's some pretty good patter you got there, Captain. Can't say I've ever come across a pirate bakery before.
Yarr, it's the next big thing.
Pirate
I'm
bakery
going to
sounds
make it work
lovely.
this time. First it was aliens, then zombies, and soon pirates.
You have experience with themed bakeries, then.
Yarr,
Yo.
Sea scones and Zest of the Zombie didn't do so well, but this is the one. I can feel it in me hook, and me profit margins are.
Isn't it difficult to knead with a hook?
Yarr, every day is a struggle, but I'm sticking to it for the sake of the kittens. They love to watch Kibler fighting with some tenacious pastry dough, don't you know?
My pirates are baking goods.
Why pirates and baking? They're not a famous pairing, as far as I know.
Yarr, well, that's because the world has forgotten the grand tale of Sprinkles McGee, pirate baker of the seven seas. His
How I
skills
think
were legendary.
very
They
insane.
say he could roll out puff pastry using only the rocking of his ship. And his croissants were so fishy, dolphins would line up next to the ship to buy them.
Dolphins? No. What? How did they pay?
Yarr, well, you gotta understand the sea economy to answer that.
Economy.
I'll just give you the basics. And that's how they paid for the croissants. Of course, sometimes you get a few porpoises in the bunch and they always insisted on paying by check, don't you know? So then you're dealing with clam accounts.
Clam accounts.
And then the porpoises are happy. Yarr.
And that's how the dough hook was started? Wow.
Yarr. Bought it off an old retiring cat and changed
Oh
the
my
name.
god.
So, what's on your menu? Anything you recommend?
Well, shiver me baguettes. Our peg leg pecan pie is always popular.
That sounds interesting. Is the pie in the shape of a peg leg?
Narr, it's got a big old peg leg sticking right out of it, don't you know? Pull it out and let the kittens be a pirate for a day while you enjoy a delicious slice of pie. Just mind the splinters. Yarr.
Do you have other things to say?
Anything else for sale?
You'll love the Walk the Plankton, our unique sea-themed take on the chocolate log. Instead of a boring tree design, it's layers of delicious plankton cut into the shape of a pirate ship's plank.
Plankton? Is that really something cats want to eat?
Well, no. Truth be told, me boatswain is a little too keen to incorporate sea themes into everything. But I haven't the heart to tell him they don't sell well.
What more?
How about some scurvy's delight?
Oh, is that something to prevent scurvy?
Nar, it's just named after me good friend Alistair Scurvy. He loves pancakes, don't you know? So it's two pancakes on top of each other, stuffed with shredded pancake.
Okay, that...
That was lovely.
see. Yep.
Damn, what do you have to do now? Hmm. Okay, I missed something. But okay. At least you know that telephone worked. Sometimes you, well, part of this point and click, sometimes you cannot miss like a tiny bit thing. Okay, I missed
I
sticky
ran
tape.
out.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can hear anything now.
And that's how I know you did it, Constable.
I didn't, Edna. I swear. I have kittens. Edna, please, let me go home.
Keep your butt in that chair, Constable. Admit it! You ate the cake.
I didn't eat any cake. I promise.
Huh? And why are you covered with crumbs?
Uh-huh.
Exactly. If it's any consolation, Constable, I think it was out of your control. I think you have a problem. As soon as you see a cake, you change. You do terrible things, monstrous things to poor, innocent cakes. And you don't even remember doing it. Like some kind of cake werewolf.
What? I'm not a werewolf. Oh, please, Edna. My wife.
Well, I just ate a
I got
cake.
kittens.
That's exactly what a cake werewolf would say.
Not the cake, yeah.
It all adds up. 2 weeks ago, Petey Scratch's birthday. The chocolate ganache was all alone in that room. And yet,
I love the
when
voice
we
actors.
returned, well, I'm sure you remember. Even Nibbles fainted. It was as if some demonic badger had been at it. I thought it strange at the time that only you didn't seem disappointed at not getting cake, but now I know the truth.
Badger? Werewolf? What are you saying? I'm just a cat.
I'm saying that you ruined Fuzzball's birthday! That cake was for his party tomorrow, and now it's destroyed. Just a pile of crumbs and half-eaten lettering. The happy birthday just says, hey, hooray.
Please, Edna.
That's kind of funny.
I'm not a badger, wolf, or anything. Please.
I've been working here longer than you've been alive, Constable. I've learned a thing or two about interrogation. And I've got all.
Oh, he's in love with her, damn.
This isn't a cake anymore. It's a tomb to the cake that was.
But we have some cake stuff, so... No, we don't, lol. Leak.
Whiskers. Oh, but that icing is... Whisker.
Wait, that we gave part of the cake already to... Robot? I think we captured some, but not for me to say. Maybe you can ask about sending the same cake again? Cake cups on the floor. Did I saw cake cups on the floor? I think I did. Maybe it just disappeared already. Let's talk with Robot again, because I don't remember what was the taste of the cake.
Remind me, I forgot. What's the flavor of the cake you tasted for me?
Tuna and avocado with extra anchovies.
Chat later.
Tuna, avocado, anchovies, okay. I hope I don't have to remember this. Let's call bakery again, now that we have this info. Butterfly shell rabbit rabbit bath.
Yo-ho-ho and a barrel of crepes. You're speaking to Kibler, Captain.
Yeah.
Hey, Kibler, it's me again. Cuddles, from before?
Yeah, what can I do for you, Cuddles?
Edna Honeybottom.
Did Edna Honeybottom order a cake from you?
Let me see. Yeah, she did. A birthday cake for Samuel Fuzzball Wuzzball.
Well, I have some bad news. The cake has been compromised.
Yar. May I ask how?
Oh, yeah, it's a cake werewolf or something. I don't know.
Not again. Old Kibler needs to put the warning posters back up. But you're in
Cake
luck.
insurance.
That purchase at Cake Insurance.
That
We can
sounds
make you
lovely.
another for free.
Cake insurance?
It's vital. Did you know that up to 75% of cakes never make it to their destination? Without cake insurance, you might end up paying for 4, 5, even 6 replacement cakes. Never skimp on cake insurance, yar.
Ooh, don't you mean never shrimp on it? Huh?
You're good, yar.
What happens to the
What happens
cakes?
to the cakes?
Horrible things, yar. Ever seen the aftermath of a 7-cake pileup? Buttercream everywhere. And you can never really scrub the fondant stains off the concrete.
Gosh, I had no idea the baking business was so fraught with danger. But you can replace the cake, right?
Yar. However, we do ask a few security questions first to make sure
Oh
you're
my
the real
God.
owner of the cake. Cake fraud is such a problem these days.
Cake fraud.
Everyone wants a slice of the cake. Yar.
Wow, cake werewolves, cake fraud. You've got your work cut out for you, mister.
Let's play Cake Security! Question 1. What is the most popular cake in Meow Meow Furrington?
Tuna?
Tuna.
Wrong! The correct answer was all of them. Bad luck, contestant, but you've still got 2 more chances.
Contestants? Chances? Captain, I'm not sure you've quite figured out how security questions should work.
Here we go. Question 2. When Edna ordered her cake, she was thinking of a very specific seagoing creature.
Really feel his pain? They have problem with cake werewolves. There's cake insurance. Giant squid.
Are giant squid real? I think so. Giant squid.
Oh, so close, contestant, but utterly wrong.
How tiger is his sea
The
creature?
correct answer is tiger.
Hang on now. That's just a plain lie. Tigers aren't seagoing. I mean, the rich ones own yachts. But that's about it.
Of course they are, yar. Every holiday they pack up their families and go to the sea.
You never said puns were part of the process. Who came up with this?
Fine,
What is
cake
going on?
werewolves.
I'm afraid we
Sounds
really don't
hot.
have time for your emotional breakdown right now, contestant. Moving along, yar. There's only one chance left to unlock your free replacement cake. After this, you'll need to wait a year before trying again, for security reasons. So, the final question.
Oh my god.
What flavor of cake was ordered?
Oh, okay. Can I take a break and get back to you on that, maybe?
It wouldn't be a security check without infinite time to make up your mind, Yar. Just call again when you're ready to answer.
I'm ready to get my replacement cake, Kibler.
Great. Remember, this is your so tell me.
It was a tuna and avocado cake with extra anchovies on top.
That's right. Our
Oh,
famous
I thought I
Bee's
have to pick
birthday
from
surprise.
3 choices.
What could go
That's why
better
we need a
together
robot
than
for
cake,
this.
tuna, and avocado, yar. I've activated your cake insurance, Cuddles. Where should the cake be delivered?
Please send it to 14 Dogleash Street. Ask for Tabby.
Yar, placing the order now. The cake has been sent out for delivery with our crack team of pirate delivery cats and should arrive now.
Wait, already? How? Nothing edible should be able to be made that quickly.
Secrets of the pirate bakers, yar. Enjoy the cake.
Okay, that's...
Lovely.
I used to have a... Well, last I heard...
And if they
he's
make another
digging
game
through a
this
tomb
Wolf.
he uncovered in Lina. Crazy lupine. He always wanted to have a more thrilling story to tell than I did.
Oh, so cute. And
Sir, you have a cake delivery. It smells amazing.
It's a cake for Edna.
You're buying a cake for the police now? Did you forget to pay them
oh
too?
wow.
Very funny, haha. A cake werewolf got into their other one. Actually, just don't ask.
If you say so. Oh, it came with this miniature pirate hook. Be careful, it's dangerously sharp.
You really have to admire Kibler's
I
dedication.
meant to be cake with myself at times. Ain't the same. Now I want some cake. Same. Wait. We have cake in our inventory? Or just hook? Ah, here's cake. Okay.
Whisker. Do I need to...
Edna.
Sounds like she won't let that constable... If I eat it. I don't need these now. Well, Edna can't say no to a whole new...
Cuddles! For the last time! Is that a sea birthday surprise?
Sure is. I ordered it for you to replace the ruined one. Your insurance paid.
This is very unexpected, Cuddles. How did you get them to use the insurance?
About
Did
thank you.
break my security questions?
It was really confusing. Kibler, he just wasn't doing it properly. I don't know. And besides, you know, now you have the cake, and Fuzzball can really enjoy his birthday. Isn't that what this is about at the end? And
Ah, the guy
this is
she's
what
integrating
matters.
his photographer, probably.
I suppose.
Great. Also, I need to ask you about Nibbles.
Fine. Constable Frangipane has some soul searching to do anyway.
Okay.
So, Edna, let's chat.
Oh, my whiskers explode with delight.
You can get rid of this sign now.
You can probably get rid of that sign now.
If I do that, people will just start ringing the bell again.
Isn't that what it's for, though?
Just because there's a bell on a desk doesn't mean people should be ringing it. Bells are a privilege, not a right.
I've got...
Will we? Promise.
Lovely lady, but I have finished for tonight. We're gonna continue tomorrow. But lovely game. I wonder how long is it? Ah, we'll see. But yeah, I enjoyed the game a lot. Damn, it's pretty cool. So see you tomorrow, Fungi. Thank you for being here. Nighty.